Why can't people just be nice online? Like, you would think that online would be the safest place for everyone to be nice, but they're not. Hello Posse, I'm PokéThrillz Tyler, and welcome back to the PokéThrillz studio. And please consider joining the Thrills by hitting that subscribe button, giving this video a like, and if you want, maybe consider becoming a member and join some amazing perks. But now today, we're going to be talking about something that within the last few days has been really bothering me. And I'm making this because I want to kind of maybe potentially help some of you all out there who maybe are also in the content creating world. I want to talk about how brutal Facebook can really be, and how it can really hurt your self-esteem, your mind. Like, it can be depressing. And I'm not saying this to scare or intimidate any of you that maybe are newer to content creating or just started content creating. This is just to I guess more of be a warning. And I want to share my experiences with you all to maybe help you all in case you do go through this, or maybe even if you're currently going through this, to let you all know we are all doing it. Because honestly, I've been doing YouTube now for over 4 years, and it still would be kind of nice to know that other people are having the same emotions that I'm having. I know most content creator, every content creator pretty much gets the brutalness that I'm going to be talking about. But it'd be nice to know maybe if they felt it just the same way that I feel it. So let's get into it. I also want to say before I really get into it as well, I really appreciate all of you that come here and support me all the time. I have some amazing friends, you know who you are, throughout that have come through YouTube. So I do want to say thank you to all before I really get into it, and that I really appreciate all you that do support me and leave nice comments, leave likes on the videos and everything. It does mean the world. I want to talk about just people who love to hate on YouTube, the viewers, especially when your video is getting a lot of views and a lot of recommendations from YouTube. You're gonna see a lot of hate, and particularly in this last video that I made. And I don't know why this one has gotten the most. I've gotten a lot of videos that got a lot of hate and a lot of dislikes, but for whatever reason this one has. And I feel I was talking about something that's really important to the world and really important for the Pokemon community, but for some reason there's a lot of hate there. And when people leave a comment that's nasty or mean or rude, something I personally take it bad. I do not handle it well. I take it personal. And I know a lot of people in YouTube say oh, you can't take it personally, you just gotta take it with a grain of salt, move on, just delete it. They're just dumb or whatever. They're just mad at the world. They're not really hating on you or your video. But for me, personally, I put so much work, and I literally do this because it is a passion of mine. I love making YouTube videos. I do take it personally, and it does hurt. And every time I see a mean comment, sure, I can get removed, especially if it's, I try to leave every comment, but unless it's just something to be mean that has actually nothing to do with the video, then usually I'll just remove it. But you know what I mean? You're just gonna see a bunch of freaking keyboard warriors typing away, just being the jerks, and it's all because either okay, it's because they're just freaking bored, or they feel bad about themselves, so they gotta be mean. But this last video I was talking about, it's it's around 70% of likes, which means that 30% are dislikes, and which is pretty weird for my videos. Usually, if I go and look at my videos, my average of likes is 96%. So I'm usually about 95 to 100% likes on every single video. But this one, for some reason, it's at 70%, and it was talking about the CT scanning and how I personally think it's bad and it's hurting the community. And it's either people didn't watch the video all the way through and they just saw the beginning, which I did a little kind of a humor comedy skit in the beginning, but yet if you watched at least just 30 seconds of it, you would have realized that it's making fun of this. And anyways, I make the whole video about how I think this is ruining the community. So I think it's something kind of important for the community, and that's why I think it hurts me more that that video on the likes is getting I guess affected more than my other normal videos. So you're gonna see this in a lot of YouTube channels and stuff, and I feel one reason why you get so much hate and all these people just wanna put you down to make themselves feel better is because I think they assume, you know, that YouTube is our only job. I worked pharmacy for 15 years of my life, and I just quit pharmacy, but it wasn't to do YouTube. Like, YouTube doesn't pay me enough money. Like, I make no money on YouTube. I mean, like, I make a little bit of money, you know what I mean, but like not enough to live. Like, so it's not like anyone, it's not like I'm getting rich off YouTube, but I think people assume if they see people on YouTube and they're monetized, that they just assume that YouTube is their job, and these people don't actually have to work in life. Like, I work at a college as a digital printing specialist, so it's like I still have my 9 to 5. YouTube is just my hobby and kind of my side gig, I guess you could say, but I'm not, like, it's not a side gig in the fact that I'm not really making any money from it. So it's like people just assume, I think all these YouTubers don't work. Like, even CTR, Cool Trent Ryan, like, just talking about how they're leaving their job for the whole time, but like CTR, you know, has 100,000 subscribers and was still working because YouTube doesn't pay the bills. Like, unless you have to be one of the YouTubers that has like millions of subscribers and is just grinding every day, putting out videos every day to really be making money and really not have to worry about an actual job. And I think all these people just assume that we all have a lot of money and YouTube is paying all our bills and we're living in these mansions, driving these nice cars, but really that's not the case at all for probably 90% of YouTubers. So I think all this assumptions just makes it so much worse, and these people just have to be so freaking bitter because they think that we're living this super fancy life, but we're not. And then, you know, I get docked, or, you know, someone will say something about me having a members page. It's like, I have a members page because YouTube told me to make members. Like, it said it on there for a while. I didn't grow as fast as a lot of other YouTubers. Like I said, I've been doing YouTube now for over 4 years, and when I was logging into YouTube, YouTube was telling me every single day, hey, start members. I was like, okay, fine. I don't have a lot of members, and I don't care if I don't have a lot of members. I love the fact that if someone wants to support the channel, then that's awesome. I don't charge very much. I think it's $1.99, but like, the way that I think about it is I spend so much money on making YouTube videos, like so many packs. Like, I've spent way more money than I have made on YouTube, and the members thing just helps out a little bit. It pays for a couple packs every month, so I don't have to lose as much money. And again, I just want to make this and to help you all, to warn you all, because like I said, I as well take it personal. I'm not trying to scare you out to not doing content creating or anything like that, but you do have to have really thick skin, and that's coming from me, who really doesn't have thick skin, and I get really bothered by it sometimes. But all these keyboard warriors are gonna try to put you down, but you gotta persevere. I kind of wanted to just really get this all off my chest because I was starting to get a little pissed off. But anyways, I love you all that do support me. I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace, love you, bye.